Now in today's video, we are in Iceland. Yes, we're gonna check out the island of Iceland today, and, well, as you can already see, this looks like a very interesting place. Yes, Iceland is actually one of the most dangerous places to fly, I think. And in today's video, I'm going to prove that. Now, Iceland has more airstrips than you might think. There are quite many of them. This is actually one of the bigger airstrips. At least this one is solid. You know, there are not that many asphalt airstrips because it gets really cold over there in Iceland. And maintaining asphalt runways in these conditions can be very hard. And so not all airports here have paved runways. But even though this little airport seems to be more on the safer side, it actually isn't, especially when you look at these mountains right next to the runway. This is what the approach looks like. You have to go for a very steep bank angle and then somehow come in for this runway. And same on the other end, of course. And this runway is not very long. Now today, let's discover the island of Iceland a bit with a 737, which is a reasonably sized airplane. So let's go ahead and take off out of runway 08 and try out some things, shall we? Let's go for a full power takeoff. We will definitely need the power. Oh, it doesn't like taking off out of here, does it? Alright, 120 knots, we can rotate now. And this is actually getting very close, closer than I wanted to be, but we're alright. We have taken off. Now the departure is a little bit tricky. You have to go for a very steep bank angle in order not to crash into this mountain. I can tell these little airstrips are not made for jet planes like the 737. Definitely not, but whatever. You know what, let's actually try coming in for a landing this time around, because that might be a pretty good idea. Yeah, this doesn't look like a very safe approach to me. Let's just turn the seatbelt signs on just for safety. You know, safety is always first. And on the internet, safety is just as important, which is why this video is brought to you by Surfshark VPN. Yes, a VPN protects you and your privacy from spying eyes online by creating a secure tunnel. Aside from the safety part, Surfshark VPN has many other benefits, like being able to fake your IP location, which can allow you to access content that is blocked in your country. You know, you can use Surfshark VPN on pretty much any of your devices, even on your Xbox if you want to. And for you guys, they have an exclusive deal. Get 83% off your Surfshark subscription and even your first month for free today. Simply go to surfshark.deals/Swisser01 and enter the code Swisser01, link in description. And you know, if you're not satisfied with the service, there's even a 30-day money-back guarantee. So check it out. Alright, now back to flying. We're getting some terrain warnings here. I guess you get this a lot here. As you can see, we have to kind of stay close to the mountain in order to somewhat stay centerline. You know, up here in Iceland, you can also experience a lot of winds, a lot of harsh winds, and those really don't make the experience any better. Let's just come in for a landing. We're getting super close to the ground. Alright, that was a firm but safe landing, I guess. And stopping shouldn't be an issue. This plane is quite a quick stopper. And there you go, we have safely made a flight into this airport. By the way, this airport is named Izaf. I'm not even gonna try here at this point. But as I already said, this is one of the bigger airstrips around the island. Let's check out another one. As I already said, most of these runways here are gravel strips. Let me just tell you, that is not airliner proof. Let me just tell you, that is not airliner friendly. I mean, I can try landing here. By the way, this airport is called Hafnseyri. Yeah, this island features very interesting names. Okay, hard landing. But we might stop, I guess. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this was very, very close, but we actually stopped. Yeah, sometimes it is surprising how fast the 737 can stop. Now, but we have some other airports like Bíldudalur. Let's go there. Right, this is Bíldudalur. Very interesting airport, as you can see. The thing is, the landscape of Iceland is so terraneous that you can pretty much only build runways next to the sea, which can be very dangerous as well. Actually, in order to build this runway, they had to artificially build this little expansion thing, as you can see. But let's actually switch planes now. Let's try the 777 here. You know, something bigger. This time around, we luckily don't have any mountains in our way, so that is good. Right, we're approaching the runway in the 777. The 777 is a little bit harder to control, definitely. Oh no. Oof. Yeah, I can imagine that this place is pretty cool for private pilots. I'm pretty sure you can just rent a plane at Reykjavik's main airport, you know, at the bigger one, and fly around the island on these short runways. I think that can be very cool. You know, the landscape in real life is much more beautiful than here. But yeah, this was probably not the best idea. So we're back with the 737. You know, the 737 is just a very tough plane after all. And we are at another gravel runway. As you can see, we have a little town here, some small houses, and all these places do need some kind of airstrip, obviously. Let's just go ahead and take off. This is not a very safe takeoff. The 737 was definitely not made for gravel runways, but this was fine enough. Right, now we are at Bite Airport. Now look at these mountains, Jesus Christ. This is definitely a very beautiful area. Let's just go ahead and take off. Oh my goodness. Alright, this was a very, very close one again, but we are airborne and that is good. So what's the conclusion of this video? Definitely, Iceland is a very, very tough area, also for pilots. You know, Reykjavik, which is the capital city, has an airport that is quite easy to fly in, obviously, since it's not surrounded by any mountains. It's quite a major international airport, but especially if you go out of the city, you can experience a lot of very interesting airports. Oh goodness. Alright, the runway is over there. And weather can also be a problem here. Oh. This was very tough. And so, yeah guys, thank you for watching today's video. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. You should also get protected with Surfshark VPN.